Hello everyone, this is a tarot reading for the zodiac sign Aries for the period from July 20th to July 26th. Aries, let's see what you can expect during the upcoming week. Let's take a look at which cards appear for you and what kind of energies may be present in your life. So we are looking at the zodiac sign Aries. Let's see the first card now. The Chariot appears. The Chariot is a wonderful card. It's a card of travel, opportunities, movement, and transportation. For some of you, this card may relate to situations connected with a vehicle or a car. For example, you may be dealing with car-related matters such as maintenance, repairs, or taking care of something connected with your vehicle. It can also indicate choosing or purchasing a car, having conversations about a vehicle, or making plans related to transportation. Of course, this card can also represent travel. The Chariot is a very active card, so there may be a lot of movement and activity around you. Some of you may have short trips, quick journeys, or small changes of locations. Overall, this is a very positive and powerful card. It can be beneficial for work, showing progress and moving forward. So now let's take a look at the second card for you, Aries, for the upcoming week. Judgment appears. First of all, judgment can indicate matters related to documents, legal issues, or official procedures. Some of you may have meetings with people connected to the legal system or government institutions. Judgment is also a card of important conversations. It can represent a meaningful meeting or an important discussion that may take place during the upcoming week. In some cases, this card can even indicate reconnecting with someone you haven't seen in a long time, or someone you had almost forgotten about suddenly reappearing in your life. This is also a very common manifestation of the Judgment card. Now let's look at these two cards together, the Chariot and Judgment. Together they point towards success, significant opportunities, and an important step forward. Some of you may experience meaningful progress during the upcoming week. This could relate to your career. For example, some may receive an exciting job opportunity or discover an interesting new position. If you already have a job, this combination may indicate a promotion or moving up the career ladder. You may reach a new level in your professional life. Judgment can also represent family, your roots, and relatives. So on a more everyday level, some of you may simply travel to visit family members or spend time with their relatives. Conversations with family may become important during the upcoming week. Your relatives may even encourage or motivate you to take action, helping you move forward and make important decisions. Overall, these are very positive cards. And remember, these are two major arcana, which means the events of the upcoming week may be especially meaningful or significant. Of course, these significant energies don't always have to appear in dramatic ways. For some of you, they may simply manifest as something as ordinary as a trip to visit your relatives, your family, your root. And also, some of you may experience meaningful progress during the upcoming week. Now let's see the third card for you, Aries, for the upcoming week. Let's see it now. Let's see what cards have for you as this third card. The Nine of Wands appears. The Nine of Wands is a card of caution and healthy skepticism. It suggests that you may become more guarded or careful during the upcoming week. This card doesn't necessarily point to a specific event. Instead, it reflects your inner state. For example, you may be talking to someone, listening to what they have to say, but at the same time, you may not fully trust them. You might feel the need to double check information or become more cautious about a particular person, and especially when we look at it together with judgment, this combination may suggest reconnecting with someone you haven't seen in a long time. Imagine someone suddenly comes back into your life with open arms, acting as though nothing has changed, and your reaction may naturally be one of caution. And honestly, this is a perfect natural response. The Nine of Wands represents exactly that kind of cautious attitude. On a more particular level, the Nine of Wands can simply indicate fatigue. There is a lot of movement and activity shown in the previous cards, so by this point in the week, you may feel that you have accomplished a great deal. Now let's take a look at your final card for you, Aries, for the upcoming week. The Queen of Cups appears. The Queen of Cups usually represents a person you may meet or interact with during the upcoming week. For men, this card often represents a woman who may play an important role in your week. For women, it could be a close friend, a relative, your mother, or another important woman in your life. For some men, this card may even represent a spouse or a partner. In fact, your partner may be one encouraging you to slow down, think things through carefully, and avoid making impulsive decisions. The Queen of Cups is a very interesting card. You may realize that there is no need to rush. And the Queen of Cups, she is deeply empathetic and has an excellent ability to understand other people's feelings. Sometimes she can also be emotionally sensitive, but one of her greatest strengths is her intuition. So she often senses things before they become obvious to everyone else. On a particular level, the Queen of Cups may also represent someone whose profession involves caring for others. For example, this could be a nurse, a nanny, counselor, or anyone whose work is built around compassion and empathy. So during the upcoming week, you may meet someone with these qualities. Or perhaps you already know a person like this. Now let's look at the advice from the cards for you, Aries, for the upcoming week. The Two of Wands appears. The Two of Wands is a card of choice. I think you know it already. But here the cards are encouraging you to make up your mind. They are advising you to take a plan and, most importantly, take the first step. You can spend a long time waiting for the right moment or hoping that something will happen, but until you take action, nothing will change. And this is the main message of this card.